Hi everyone, I'm Jason with Level Up Investing, and in this Action Friday video, I'm going to go over my current stock portfolio as well as my watch list. So I wanted to start off with this quote here from Warren Buffett. Of the billionaires I have known, money just brings out the basic traits in them. If they were jerks before they had money, they are simply jerks with $1 billion. So basically, I think he's saying don't be a jerk. So anyway, let's go into the portfolio. Okay, so here's a look at my current stock portfolio as of this month. And before I go into these different ones, I can first tell you that I am about 75% of my brokerage account. I'm 75% in cash right now and only 25% in stocks. And the reason for that is that I think like many other people, I'm expecting that there's going to be another major correction in the stock market, especially when you consider all the unemployment, you consider the bankruptcies of companies, that there's going to be some type of correction. So I'm really waiting for that. What I'm doing is I'm looking at good companies right now, and I'm looking at the intrinsic value as well as what my target price is for buying. So that's why I'm at mostly cash right now. But here's the current portfolio. So you've seen me do videos on Wells Fargo, and that stock continues to be at a really good rate, I think, a really good price right now. But still a lot of things going on in the news. So 19% of the market value that I own in stocks is in Wells Fargo. So this pie chart is based on the market value of the stocks that I have, not the number of shares or anything like that, but the market value of each holding. So the total market value of what I own right now, Wells Fargo is 19%. You can see I have another blue chip here of 3M, 19%. I've done a couple of videos on these. I talked about 3M before. ExxonMobil, 15% of my current portfolio is in ExxonMobil. So you can see a little trend here with these long-standing dividend-bearing stocks. Of course, some of them are taking a beating right now. Wells Fargo has decreased their dividend. That's always good to know what's going on there. But ExxonMobil, 15%. Genuine Parts Company, for me, it's a dividend play, so 18%. And this one right here, Tanger Mall Outlets, SKT, currently not my favorite holding right now. This stock is really taking a beating, as you can imagine, with the current situation with COVID-19 and all that. So it's only 10% of my current portfolio. I did a video recently on NVIDIA, and I bought some shares of that, which comprises 9% of my portfolio. And NVIDIA is definitely one of my favorites. I'm going to continue to watch that price, and anytime there's a dip, I'm going to buy more. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link right there in the corner just so you can watch that one. You can see why I'm definitely bullish on NVIDIA. So you can see what that's all about. And then the last one I have here is Berkshire Hathaway B shares, 10% of the market value of all my stocks I have in Berkshire Hathaway. I went ahead and did a video on that one not too long ago, so I'll go ahead and put that one up here as well, so you can look at that. You can see why I purchased more recently. It has a lot to do with the recent asset acquisition, the natural gas acquisition, and the fact that Berkshire Hathaway is now showing signs of starting to spend all that capital that they have. And also recently Warren Buffett increased his holdings in Bank of America to the tune of, I think it was $800 million worth of stock. So he seems to still be into the financials, and especially Bank of America. And I'm really waiting to see what's going to happen over the next quarter or two. Look at the next filings, the SEC filings, and see what Berkshire Hathaway is doing with Wells Fargo. I think that's a big question that a lot of people have. So this is my current portfolio, and I'll be doing videos like this periodically just to give you updates on what my portfolios look like. And as I mentioned earlier, I like to review certain stocks and come up with stock prices that I am interested in buying them at. So let me go over that stock watch list now. Okay, so here's my current stock watch list. Again, this is as of the end of July here, 2020. And some of these names you probably would recognize as these blue chips, these blue chip companies that they just manufacture products that are staples in most people's homes, like Johnson & Johnson and Kimberly-Clark Corporation. I also like the Hershey Company. I have a feeling that with what's coming with the economy, with the recession and the potential for depression that a lot of people are talking about, that there's going to be a lot of need for these basic comforts, these affordable luxuries, I think we call them, and chocolate's definitely one of them. And I know Hershey Company has done really well for a long time, and I'll do a video on that as well at some point. So another company, a blue chip, a Procter & Gamble. So these four are on my list of long-standing dividend-bearing companies that I'm going to buy in when the price is better. So the next three here are quite interesting. These are more, if you want to call them growth plays. These three, what they have in common are the fact that they have a large stake in the autonomous vehicle market, which I'm very interested in, and I think that's going to be quite a big market in the future. So this is one ETF. The only ETF on this list is the Global X Lithium and Battery, LIT. So I'll probably do a video on that at some point. Aptiv PLC, or APTV. This is another stock that I'm looking at. And what Aptiv does, this is a company that focuses on the technology for around the safety of autonomous vehicles, about the engineering and the computing that goes into the gaming aspect of autonomous vehicles. And so you can see with the lithium batteries and the safety mechanisms and computing, even if one company does well and another company doesn't do as well, they're all going to be using these types of things. This is the classic, for the gold mining, the classic picks and axes approach, selling the picks and axes. So here it is, the lithium and the computing technology, the safety technology. Alphabet's on here because they are very much at the forefront of autonomous vehicles as well. So Amazon, I did a video on Amazon not too long ago. I'll go ahead and put that video on here as well, up in the corner, and where I talk about what I'm thinking the intrinsic value of Amazon currently is, and what a buy price at a bargain is, a deal. But again, I think that's pretty much a fantasy land to consider getting at that price, because Amazon is doing so well. So nonetheless, to me, it's good to have the intrinsic value of Amazon, just so that if I were to purchase any stock in Amazon, I have my own target. So another one, PepsiCo. So whereas Warren Buffett is very much into Coca-Cola, I like PepsiCo. I mean, I like the products, and it's more than just Pepsi drinks. It's a lot of household staples, a lot of snack foods, and a lot of things that I enjoy myself. So I'm looking at PepsiCo as a long-standing play. And the last one I have here is McDonald's Corporation, and we all know McDonald's. And so this is my current watch list, and this watch list pretty much, on a daily basis, I'll usually add something else on there because I've learned something about it. But I'm starting to really gather up a list of companies that when the stock market, when it has another correction, that I know exactly what I'm going to buy and at what price I'm going to buy it, or at least as close to what price I'm going to buy it. And that's why I'm in mostly cash right now. So that's my current portfolio and watch list. and I hope you can get some value out of that. And if you like the video and you like the content, definitely give me a like on the video. If you want to see more of these types of videos, you can drop a comment. Definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell, as you know that's always very helpful as this channel grows. So if you could do all those things, that'd be great, and I will look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Thanks a lot.